How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of T-Board. Now I can finally say welcome back. Last week I couldn't, or I guess not last week. A few days ago I couldn't because it was the first episode, but now I can. So today's episode, as you can probably tell by the title, we're talking about something very, very near and dear to my heart, my YouTube channel. Now, it only took one episode, I guess 2 episodes, to actually jump into it. YouTube is obviously a very, very big part of my life, and as I'm sure you can guess by the title, the channel's not doing so hot right now. It's been like this for probably 5 months, I think, somewhere around there. The channel has somehow just plummeted into the depths of terrible analytics. It's been 5 or 6 months without getting more than 30 or 40 subs, which is absolutely horrific for my channel, especially given its past success. So, as you can imagine, I'm fucking tweaking here, trying to figure things out, and why the channel isn't doing as well as I think it could be. I honestly do believe in my content a lot, and you know what? Maybe that's my downfall. Is I am a little too. I believe in myself a little too much in terms of my content, and I'm not really focusing on improving it right now because I believe in it, and I think what I make is good stuff. And I could be totally delusional for thinking that, but that's just what I think for now. Now, one thing I definitely want to talk about is how difficult it is growing your channel on the site organically. My God, it is like running up a 90-degree hill. It is so difficult. And I don't know, honestly, let's be real here. It's probably just a me thing at the end of the day, right? Because, you have channels like Mr. Beast, of course, that has done it. And he's not to be rude to the guy, he doesn't have much of a personality, and he's been able to do it. You got other channels out there that just shitpost AI stuff. Or, you got guys that clickbait one video and, 10,000 views or whatever. But for some reason, I'm just stuck. I'm having such a hard time growing my channel organically, and I don't know why. I don't want to go into the rabbit hole of trying to listen to YouTube gurus because I covered it in a video a long time ago. Most YouTube gurus just regurgitate the same information. A lot of them try and just send you to their website to buy more stuff or buy their course or program or whatever. And I just think the whole genre is not a scam, but it's just, one guy throws something up into another YouTuber's mouth, and then they throw that thing up into another YouTuber's mouth, and it just keeps going, and the advice at the end of the day isn't even really that helpful. Also, that was bullshit, that piece of damage I just took. Even Game Me agrees. But, yeah, I don't really want to go down the rabbit hole of that area of YouTube. I just want to keep making videos, try and get myself out there. But maybe that's my where I fall short. I don't know. One thing is for sure, though, as I have done YouTube for so long, we're reaching close to probably 10 years now. Maybe 9 or 10 somewhere. I've lost count. I've been doing it for so long. One of the most discouraging things that you will ever see is you being a YouTube channel, struggling to succeed, struggling to get any amount of views that are above 50 per video, maybe even 100 if you're lucky. Every single YouTuber I've ever associated with has gotten 10,000 plus subs right now. It doesn't matter if I talked to them years ago or was just casually talking to them recently. somehow they have 10,000 subs, and I'm proud of them, obviously, but as a human being, it's hard not to be jealous of that, especially when doing something like this is your dreams, There's there's a lot. There's a lot to unpack there, but yeah, it's discouraging, that's for sure. One thing that's also discouraging is that when you try and grow your channel, one of the things that always gets suggested is just do collabs. Collaborate with other content creators in a similar niche to you. I've tried collabing a lot, especially this past year. I've reached out to and connected with 8 separate YouTubers, and every single one of them stops at the exact same place. It's like, oh yeah, let's collab. That sounds great. Super excited. You know, love your content. You know, we're kind of glazing each other. And then once it comes to actually scheduling the fucking collab and actually getting it done, all of a sudden it's radio silence. And again, I don't know if that's a me thing. Maybe they just didn't want to collab, and that's their way of letting me down nice. But like I said, it's 8 different counts of that happening, and I just don't understand. It's so fucking goofy that happens, but I don't know. I don't know what to do to grow at this point. Like I even tried niching down, and right now that is going horribly. My video that I just posted recently has a whopping 27 views. Some scholars might look at that number, and you might look at my sub count and be like, oh boy, that's fucking rough. But nonetheless, if this whole niche out thing doesn't work, or niching down thing doesn't work, I'm just gonna go back to the regular scheduled Tibor programming and upload as frequently as I possibly can, and just make whatever I feel like, because I've built, even though it's small, I've built an audience doing that. So I guess I might as well just keep going and keep plugging away at the grind. At the end of the day, something has to break. If I keep uploading, surely something has to go. But if there's one thing I've learned over my ups and downs, it's that I am never going to give this thing up. You know, one of my favorite Roman quotes from a Roman poet named Anicius is, the victor is not victorious if the vanquished has not considered himself so. In short terms, you're going to have to kill me in order to get me to stop posting. I just love it too much, but I got big dreams and all that stuff that I hope to accomplish one day. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you around.